This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Time to find out what happens when the villains are doing stuff behind the scenes. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Xseed with the Felghana. In the last episode, we climbed up the Elder Mountains, fought a lot of enemies, grabbed some new gear. As you can see, we've equipped the branded Slayer, Shield, and Mail, and we've upgraded them to the max. I decided to gain an extra level at 31, making the fight a little bit easier. Probably could have done it at level 30, but, you know. Yeah, you want to be at least level 31 or 32. But, nice big open area. I wonder what this means. It's a giant clump of ice. Faint sounds of breathing can be heard emanating from within. Faint sounds of breathing, my butt. For boss time against Gildius, Guardian of the Icy Depths. So, what he does a couple things. One, he'll try to bite you when you get too close, which that probably shouldn't even happen. And then we want to use the earth magic to knock the legs out from under him. And then get a good couple of hits on him. He'll let you do this for a little bit, and then he'll start, like, preventing you from... Yeah, he'll also do Wing Blast there, which will do some... possibly do some damage. He'll also drop his legs down and create a bunch of icicles. This is at the point where he'll only let me do it once in a while. Ow. Weirdly enough, this isn't the most damaging attack that he's got. No, that'll be here in a second. It's near the end of the phase. He's almost at that phase, actually. Actually, he might not even get it depending on what things go. Uh-oh. Okay. We have to be careful because there's one ability he can do, which is really annoying, where he'll try to grab you, and then he'll throw you through a bunch of rocks. It's really obnoxious to do. Ah! He got me. Well, let's see if we can prevent the damage. Ah, nuts. Yeah, if you could do the earth thing before he hits, if you hit those, then you'll take, like, no damage. Or you'll take very little damage. Anyway, we beat him. Yeah, I probably could have done this at 30. Oh well. By the way, we get the light statue for defeating him.
The four statues began resonating with one another, emitting an unnatural light in the process. As the light faded, the entire cavern grew deathly quiet.
Oh, weird. Alright, well. Anything else to this place? I don't think so. Yeah, that guy can be harder if you don't have the equipment. But luckily we got a ton of gold. We were able to buy the branded mail and upgrade it. If not, it takes a lot longer, so. Huh. What the? We can't get out. Well.
The rocks were packed too tightly to be broken with the Terror Bracelet. Adol was trapped.
Hey! Is that you in there, Adol? Are you hurt?
Adol shouted back that he was uninjured.
Glad to hear my little buddy's okay. That quake caused some of the crevice walls to collapse. I managed to pick my way across, though. But now we gotta do something about these rocks. Adol, I'm gonna need you to step back for a second, okay? Here we go! Yeah! That's what I'm screaming! Walls 0, Dogi the Wall Crusher like a million! Who needs doors when they got me?
Well, I guess we still need Dogi after all this time with Earth Bracelet. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over the boss's HP. He has 2250 at easy, very easy. Normal and easy is 3000. Hard is 3750. Nightmare 4500. And Inferno 4500 as well. So, anyway.
That was a new record, too, I think. Never took down solid rock before. Should get me in the history books. So, looks like you found another statue. Is that all of them? Come on, let's head back to the Master's house. Chester, you're here.
Of course. I've been kept well apprised of your actions. Seems you have all 4 statues now. So, as I said before, I think you'd best give them to me.
Chester, there's just one thing I need to know. What are you planning to do with these statues?
A mere knight dares not question the motivations of Count Macquire. Though I cannot entirely plead ignorance, as I've heard some rumblings on the nature of his glorious plan.
That's not what I asked you. I want to know what you plan to do with them.
How long have you known?
I knew from the very beginning. I didn't believe for a second that you felt such contempt toward Elena. That's just not you. And I really couldn't see you serving someone as obviously corrupt as Macquire. Not willingly, anyway. So I figure you've got to have something else up your sleeve.
Your oafish exterior belies your perceptive nature. It always has.
Out with it, Chester. What are you really up to?
Very well. I suppose this is as good a time as any. What I seek is revenge.
Revenge?
You were born in Felghana, so undoubtedly you're familiar with Genos Island. No, I've never told you this before. But that is the land where my sister and I were born.
What? Wait a second. I always heard that Genos Island was wiped out by some kind of plague or something.
Indeed. We speak of the same place. However, it was not plague, but monsters that brought about the island's ruin.
Monsters?
Yes. Monsters, with the appearance of human skeletons clad in armor. They appeared out of nowhere, and simply started massacring all the villagers. Our warriors fought back, of course, but the creatures just wouldn't stay dead. We stood no chance. In the end, Elena and I were the sole survivors of the attack.
But why? Why would monsters suddenly just appear like that?
It was no random occurrence, and therein lies the rub. Macquire was directly responsible for the massacre. He enlisted the services of a dark sorcerer for the task. My people were the descendants of Genos himself. We were charged with guarding the holy artifacts that had locked away the Demon Lord's power to prevent their misuse. I would assume Macquire simply considered us a threat to his ambitions. And that's how my sister and I were orphaned, and came to live with the mayor of Redmont. It's no surprise that Elena's memories of these events have been suppressed, given their extreme, horrific nature.
Then, you want revenge on
Macquire. Yes, he will be destroyed by the very power he so desperately seeks. And he won't be the only one. I intend to see to it that every living creature in Valestein Castle burns in hell. Perhaps then, the wounded, defiled souls of my ancestral people can finally know true justice. At long last, after all these years, their anger and hatred will be appeased, and eliminating the parasitic slime who sits on Valestein's throne will benefit the entirety of Felghana as well. Now then, why don't you hand over the statues, so this can all fall into place?
To be honest, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to react to all of this. I can't pretend to know how you feel, but just hear me out on one thing. Let's just say that your plan succeeds, and you do get your revenge. What then? Do you think it'll make Elena happy? Hell, will it really even make you happy? Sure, Macquire might be a horrible man, and he may even deserve what you're planning for him. But imagine how Elena would feel, knowing the depths you'd sunk to in the name of vengeance. Do you think she'd be proud of what you accomplished? If you just step back and think about it, I know you'll find some other, less drastic way to deal with Macquire. If I explained everything to the townsfolk, they'd understand. And I bet they'd do what they could to help too. If everyone banded together, we could drive Macquire out of Felghana for good. Send him into exile. You don't have to disgrace yourself over scum like him. So come on. Please, Chester. You have to put a stop to this before it's too late. Come back to town with us. We can all sit down and have a good time. Maybe enjoy one of Elena's home-cooked meals.
Look how far I've come, though. Do you honestly believe I can go back now? After all this? No. There is no turning back for me! Ah!
Chester, you stupid son of a bitch.
There is still time to save him. If you want him to live, give me the statues. Now!
Adol gave the statues to Chester.
Excellent. Now, I can use the power of these statues to hurtle all of Valestein Castle into the darkest depths of hell. I hardly need to say it at this point, but you may wish to reconsider trying to stop me. Unless, of course, you want to end up like him.
I can't believe Chester attacked Dogi. This is all my fault, actually. 12 years ago, I served as a Valestein Knight. I was there on Genos Island that day. All the knights were. Our task was to provide backup for Macquire's sorcerer. In other words, we would man the sidelines and terminate any villagers who tried to escape. And we did just that. But then I met the Stoddart children. And despite my sworn oath to Macquire, I couldn't bring myself to harm them. I hid them instead, and snuck them away from the carnage. But I knew I couldn't raise them, so I left them with the mayor and shamefully ran away to this godforsaken shack. I spent my days slowly unraveling Macquire's plans and researching the old tales of Genos and Galbalan. Chester never knew of my knighthood, but he was well aware that I'd saved his life, so he and Dogi would often visit. As such, while secretly investigating Macquire, I also took it upon myself to train the two of them in the art of war. Dogi's departure aside, things continued in this manner until just last year. Around the time monsters started appearing all across Felghana, Chester came to see me in quite a panic. The monsters had brought his memories of Genos Island to the surface, and he had no idea how to cope. I told him everything, every single thing I knew about his past and about my role within it. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I suppose I was looking for some manner of catharsis. All it did was exacerbate Chester's desire for revenge. To be perfectly honest, I haven't the slightest idea what Chester intends to do with the statues. But if he's willing to stab an old friend to get them, then I doubt there's much hope of talking him down. If we let him continue unchecked, the damage he inflicts won't be limited to Valestein Castle, but all of Felghana. Adol, I must ask that you go back to town immediately and tell Mayor Edgar everything that's happened. You needn't worry. I'll take care of Dogi, and once he's back on his feet, I intend to pay the castle a visit.
Oh man, Dogi does a cool thing and then he gets taken out for the rest of the game. Well, alright. Adol saw a look of pain flash across Dogi's face, wished he could offer some comfort. Don't worry about Dogi, he's in a bad shape. He's also one hell of a fighter. All he needs is some rest and he'll be out of the woods in no time. Alright. Anything else? Okay. Alright, let's head back to Redmont and see how things are going on there, so... Hopefully nothing bad's going on. You know, with Chester getting the statues and everything. It should be fine. Oh dear. Yeah, about that.
Adol, we're in a bad way. We were attacked by soldiers from Valestein, and some of them made it inside. Hurry, you need to save the townspeople.
Well, there's only one dude, so yeah, it would make sense some people get through. Why have they come here? Hurry, they're in the town. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, in the previous game it was too.
Oh, Helena, I'm scared. It's okay. I'm here with you. Please, do what you want with me, but let her go. Adol?
Alright, time to fight the knights here. What the? Ow. Doing more damage than I thought. Yeah, I gotta stun these guys, otherwise they do quite a bit of damage to me. Actually, have I shown off the... Nice. There we go. Oh, you can gain a level. Well, that was weird. It's almost like they were possessed or something.
Thanks for saving me, Mr. Adol. You truly are a lifesaver. Thank you, Adol. But why? Why would the Valestein soldiers attack us?
Well, in the previous game, it's to blackmail Adol into giving them the statues, but...
Adol? What's wrong? You look even more flustered than we are.
Adol reluctantly told her that her brother had stabbed Dogi in the Elder Mountains.
My God! Why? Why would he ever do that?
Are you two okay?
Sister Nell? Papa and Father Pierre, too!
When we realized you weren't at the church, we panicked. Thank God you're all right.
We wouldn't be if it weren't for Adol. I'm sorry, sister. I know you told us to seek shelter.
Honestly, you'll be the death of us one of these days, Elena.
Now, Sister Nell. She was clearly just trying to find Anya. We can hardly blame her for that. I still can't believe Macquire's grown so brazen, though, as to send his soldiers to attack the town.
I think it may be worse than that, actually. Did you get a good look at them as they attacked? Something about them seemed... off. Disturbingly so. None of them spoke a single word. And their movements were like those of wooden dolls, dangling from strings.
Now that you mention it, we're not safe here. We should return to my house to further discuss the matter and propose a course of action. I'd like for you to come as well, Adol. I had no idea Chester was hiding a secret like that all this time. He lived under my roof for 10 years, and never once did I question where he came from, or how much he remembered. I feel like such a fool.
Please don't blame yourself, Mayor. Right now we need to focus on the matter at hand. We need to focus on Valestein Castle.
What we know is that Chester is planning to take his revenge through the power contained in those statues. The question is, are those statues in some way responsible for the lifeless, soulless appearance of our attackers?
It seems that way. I think now would be a good time to get in touch with Bishop Nicholas at the castle.
Excuse me.
Sister, what's wrong? You're white as a ghost.
The soldiers haven't returned, have they?
No. It's just that I haven't seen Elena for some time now, and when I asked the children where she went, it seems she's left town again.
What?
Well, that's not good. She must have heard about Chester and gone to Valestine Castle.
Yes, I think that's a safe assumption. It's an awfully rash thing to do, though, even for her.
Dear me. Adol, I'm sorry to ask, but won't you please find Elena and bring her home to us? I can't bear to think of what might happen to her out there.
Without hesitation, Adol agreed.
You'll do it? Thank you, Adol. Thank you so very much.
We're truly in your debt, Adol. I hate that we've been such a burden to you since your arrival here. I can't imagine what you must think of us.
Godspeed on your journey. I will pray for your health and success. Best of luck to you, Adol.
Well, in this version of the game, it's Elena that we gotta save instead of the villagers, so... I fear that Elena may have gone after Chester straight into Valestine Castle. I understand how she feels, I really do, but the castle couldn't be a more dangerous place right now. Adol, please bring Elena back to us. Yeah, she's always causing trouble. I hope Bishop Nicholas is okay. We mustn't forget that he too was caught in the thick of the mess. We should pray for his safety. Yeah, we will, but I'll save him, so... I took my eyes off Elena for only a single moment, and look what happened. Please, Adol, please find her. Yeah, she's such a burden. Alright, let's see what anyone else has to say in town. Anya told me you saved her life. Don't think I can ever thank you enough. Still, have no clue why the hell the Count would attack Redmont, though. We're not hurting anyone here. All we want to do is work in the quarry, make some money, and tend to our families. What could he possibly have to gain by attacking us? It's tyranny, plain and simple. I don't know, man. Sometimes people want to watch the world burn. Thanks for saving me, Mr. Adol. And Elena, too, after she finished talking to you, she sat down and played with the pendant of hers for a while. Then she got up and said she had to go somewhere. It's dangerous outside, so I tried to stop her, but she was way too fast. Is she gonna be okay, Mr. Adol? Probably not. Yeah, well, we'll take care of her. We'll take care of her real good. So now we've been openly attacked. I pray I'm wrong, but I have a sinking feeling Chester is somewhat caught up in all this. And if so, I honestly have no idea what to expect. Especially with Elena being placed in danger. What in the world could that boy be thinking? Yeah, I don't know. I was out walking along the bridge when the soldiers first arrived. I saw they were armed and instantly knew something was wrong. Thankfully, Gardner helped me get to me to safety. I ran as hard and fast as I could to let Mayor Edgar know what was happening. If not for you and Gardner fighting with all your might, things could have gotten really ugly. Yeah, but, I mean, Gardner did hold a lot of them off by himself, and he's an old man, so, you know, gotta respect the old school. So you rescued Elena, did you? She's always been there to help whenever my strength failed me. Thank you very much for what you've done. You're truly a fine man, Adol, Christin. Yeah. Well, I mean, the fact they made 10 games based off your exploits, you know, says a lot about you. For a guy who never talks, oddly enough. I don't think there should be anyone here, because, you know, obviously. Oh, for the love of... What the hell are you doing, Paul? Snap out of it, man. What kind of miner are you? Oh, I can't stand this. Make it stop. Just go away. Leave me here to curl up and die as I please. Man, what a... Because you're fat? Oh, sorry. Come on, man. Get through this. After all, you're just going to stand here cowering. You're going to get yourself killed. And dead men can't eat. You don't have to go overboard. Just do what you can to protect the town. All Dewey's asking is that you do your best. Yeah, let's see it through, man. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Come on, just go away. Leave me here to curl up and die as I please. Man, because he's fat. It wasn't monsters, but soldiers from the castle attacked us. Why would they do that? Did we forget to pay our taxes or something? Well, that's the two things guaranteed in life, death and taxes. Yeah. Either way, Mr. Adol, that was super awesome. You cut through the soldiers like a knife through cheese. With you here, we got nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, well, I don't know if I say like cheese, but you know, I did decent enough, I guess. Gardner got himself wounded pretty badly. I can't believe this is happening. If we get attacked again, there's no way we'll make it through in one piece. There'll be casualties for sure. Just think of poor Elena and all the other villagers without combat experience. They wouldn't stand a chance. We have to do everything in our power to prevent that eventually from ever coming to pass. Our course is clear. To buy stuff? Maybe. I saw you take down those soldiers. That was some nice swordsmanship, I must say. I can't figure out what's going through the thick skulls of those Valentine folks. Still, when trouble's what the Lord of the Land's selling, ain't much choice but to buy your share, you know. With the kind of taxes he's been forcing us, it's obvious that no one can possibly talk any sense to him or his men. But man, if they show their faces here again, I'll give them first-hand look at my hammer technique real close up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. And we don't need to temper anything because we've got everything tempered currently. Anyway. A young blonde girl left the town not too long ago. She looked rather distracted, but cute. Definitely cute. Anyway, I need to get out of here so I can collect more Referral, but that Gardner fellow wants to keep me in. I can't blame him, I suppose. What with the monsters of any land? Ugh, I hate Felghana so much right now. Ouch. It looks like the soldiers from the castle invaded the town. But why? Why can't Macquire attack Redmont? We'll go with that to him. I just don't get it. How can you authorize this? I don't know, man. Are you okay, Adol? Gardner was really badly wounded. He really needs to take it easy for a while so he can recover. I was flabbergasted when he told everyone to take shelter in a church. Who would have ever thought the soldiers of Valentine Castle would come attacking? As if the violent altercations in the quarry force soldier weren't bad enough. Yeah, when it rains it pours, I guess. We owe you a debt of extreme gratitude, Adol. It's amazing the damage wasn't any worse, given their numbers. What in the world were those soldiers anyway? Yeah, some weird puppets on strings. They got no strings to hold them down. I only got a quick glimpse of the attacking forces when we were trying to hide. It was strange. It didn't look like anyone was leading them. I heard they were originally all mercenaries hired by the Count. But why does he need so many of them? Well, to just show off his skills, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we need to head on to Valentine Castle. And Dewey's taking points until Gardner heals. Thank you so much for saving my daughter, Adol. I couldn't bear it if anything were to happen to her. ... I made up my mind. I don't know what the Count is after, but I do know one thing. Valentine Castle is the enemy. My choices are to fight back or sit around and wait for death to find me. And I'm not all fond of the latter. I'm gonna blaze my own trail, just like you. Just you wait and see. I'll show you what miners are made of. Strength, tenacity, and stubborn indignation will win this day. Oh, good for you, Dewey. But we got our own thing to deal with, so. Alright, let's head on to Valentine Castle. Oh yeah, let's go and save it. Since we've already teleported to Valentine, we can just go straight there, so. Uh-oh. Are they gonna just let me in? I saw it! A fog started pouring out of the clock tower, and everyone it touched got changed. It's like all the life got sucked out of them, and they started going nuts! You're not actually planning on going in there, are you? All the castle's booby traps have been activated, and the corridors are full of soldiers and made zombies! Made zombies? I don't care how good a swordsman you are, it's suicide, trust me. Just turn back right now. I consider myself a brave man, but I'll tell you right now, I'm not going back in there ever again, if I can help it. Oh, sorry. Talk to him again. Like floors that look solid, but they crumble away the moment you set foot on them. There are lava pits below that room too. Nasty stuff. If only you had some way of telling which floors are fake. There we go. You're the traveling swordsman. Adol asked if everyone in the vicinity had seen Elena. No, I'm sorry. The soldiers and the other maids, they just attacked us. I was so scared I didn't know what was going on, so I ran on hard and fast as I could, and I found myself here. What happened to everyone? Milady, excuse me, I know this is presumptuous, but I have a favor to ask you. Would you be willing and able to search for them? I just want to know that they are alive and unharmed. I think the Count and Countess are still inside, and the young masters and the bishop. Oh, I hope no harm's come to them. What in the world could have caused all this? A crazy madman and Chester going nuts too. Alright, and we find ourselves in Valentine Castle, so now we can actually explore this place. Unlike the last time we got here in the first time we came here, so. And the enemies in here are a little bit harder than before, so we have to be... Yeah, see? The fact they can block attacks and stuff like that. Yeah, because of the soldiers, like... And now we get a new enemy here, the zombie maids. Look at that. There's an achievement for killing 500 of them, I believe, so... They're not super hard, but there's... finding a big group of them is hard to do, so... Alright, yeah, we got some spears that chop up from below. Just like in the previous game. Oh, whoops. Ah. Yeah, this dungeon's a little bit more difficult because of the all the different enemies we have to fight. Ah, nuts! I'm gonna have to go back to the entrance and heal up. Whoops. Well then, let's try that again. Yeah, I had to be a bit more careful just 'cause even with our new equipment, we're already having trouble here. Yeah, you heard that clock tower go boom. I mean, I don't need to talk to these guys, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I was actually gonna teleport back to the entrance to heal, but nah, oh well. Yeah, just skimming through the dialogue really quick. I said I don't need to talk to him, but out of force of habit. Whoops. Didn't mean to talk to him multiple times. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't have this equipped. I think yeah, I just need to take advantage of the healing properties of that cape. Really, it's just easier just to try and stun them if you can. There we go. Yeah, just gotta work on one at a time, that's all. Oh, ow, 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 ow! Yeah, it's a problem with fighting them in this place, yeah. Dang it. There we go. Phew. Ow. Ah. Now, of course, the game's not going to drop potions for me, so might just have to run back to the entrance again. I did equip the one. Then it gives me a bunch of. Might have to wait a second while I'm resting just to heal up. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to wait a few seconds to for it to activate. So the only bad thing is that luckily it's not super bad in terms of wait time. So this is why I got the spirit cape when I did, so that way I could wait. I just don't like waiting too long because you know this is an action game. You want to. At least it's like 4 HP per like whatever second. So okay. See, there's a treasure chest over there. Let's see if we can get that. Oh. Try that again. Ah, I keep pressing it too. I just need to hold on to it before I drop down there. Oops. Ah. I'm gonna try that again. Yeah, I'm bad about trying to. Oh, well, alright. That'll work. Alright, good 200 revolve for that. Nice. Okay, I need to put my shoes here because there's a ice area up ahead. Yeah, look at all those zombie zombie maids. They even bow before they fight you. Might as well start working towards that achievement, and it's based off all runs about how many you kill. So you don't have to kill all of them right now. You could do it through if you're trying to 100% this game. You'll probably end up getting it eventually. It's just you have to wait till this part of the game to finish them off. So it also depends if you're trying to do the speedy. Whoa! I have to just run through that part. Okay. Ah, nuts! Yeah, I should have just charged through it. Alright, try that again. Luckily it didn't do that much damage to me. Actually, I don't think it did any damage now that I think about it. The bad part about this, I have a tough time seeing my, yeah, I just have to kind of charge in through it, so... There we go. Okay, we're good. I can switch back to, the cape. Yeah, the problem with these guys is you have to attack them from the back. Actually, do I have the other? Okay. So if you stun him, you can hit him from any angle. And then, oh yeah, we got another new monster here. Yeah, Trixie, you tried to jump back and try to hit me with a jump attack. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. I'm just looking at my notes here. Okay. Mr. Drop in healing every once in a while now, so. Yeah, it's just weird the noises they make. Whoa. Okay. That'll work off, I guess, so. Alright. Okay. They all just fall into their doom, like what? Alright, so. Okay. You actually do have to fall down one of these holes to get a treasure, but it's easier if we just get to the end first before we I'll just keep falling off. There it is right there. Alright, so let's see. Let me reset this area first and then okay. There we go. Got it. Alright, now we unfortunately have to fall down here, so. Yeah, we got a topaz in that chest there, so that'll help us with our earth magic. Yeah, I might as well not mess with fighting these guys that keep trying to... Oh, come on! Aw, man. Fine. I was hoping my jumping skills would work for this, but nope. I guess it goes to show that my platforming skills are not good. the stairs there. Oh. I guess they were good, it's just I wasn't... I guess I just didn't time that one jump right or something. Ooh. Yeah, we'll get some herbs and stuff here. And then we got new enemies here. Looks like succubi or someone, or more maid zombies, just magic maid zombies. I like the way they run like actual zombies and stuff like that. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can. There we go.
Hey, it's that man from before.
The man with the red hair.
You are Master Adol, no? You seem unaffected by the dark mist. Fortunately enough for us. But that begs the question, why have you come here?
Adol briefly explained the situation at hand to the Countess.
I see. So Chester spoke the truth. He locked us in here for our safety and told me much the same story. He said that my husband had slaughtered the people of the island to further his own ambitions. If that is indeed the truth, then I would agree. It is entirely unforgivable. As his wife, I share the burden of that sin, and I am prepared to answer for it. But my children do not. They are innocent souls, untainted by this despicable act. The staff as well. I believe that Sir Stoddart's actions are unjustifiable, even under such uniquely unpleasant circumstances. I will do what I can to make amends for my husband's actions. I'll see to it that he answers for them at the least. But I can do nothing from this room, and I dare not leave it with the castle in such a state. Please, Master Adol, will you put a stop to this, before it grows any worse than it already is?
I'll try, my lady.
Chester had such an angry look on his face, like a demon. What happened to him? Did somebody hurt him? You said he has a grudge against Father, and he wants revenge. But what does that mean? I don't know those words. What's a grudge? What's revenge? And why does he want it?
It's a dish best served cold. He had some slightly different dialogue. He had a really nasty look on his face when he was talking with Mother, but when he looked at me and Sister, his expression changed. I thought he seemed sad for a moment. What would make him sad?
Do you see what Chester did to me? He locked me up in here like I was a misbehaving cat. That's no way to treat a lady. He should be ashamed of himself. So I thought if I'm a cat, then I'm going to act like one, and I clawed at him as he left. Mother pulled me away, but before she did, I managed to knock something out of his pocket. Maybe you know what it is.
Anyway, we get the ivory key from Alice. Hey, man with the red hair. They're not true. They're not true. Are they? All those things Chester said about Father, all the bad stuff he's done? He's been acting pretty scary lately, I know, but he's always been really good to us. I don't want to believe that he's been bad to so many other people. Well, sometimes your parents, you gotta realize, adults aren't perfect people.
Time has weighed heavily on my husband ever since he was sent to this land. I came from Rom to wed him. This castle was his gift to me, a show of his influence, an effort to impress. Several years ago, I consented upon the addition of a clock tower, a rare fixture even in Rom, much less here. The mist came from that clock tower. If my consent contributed to the horrors these innocent people now face, then I am just as guilty as he.
I don't know about that. You didn't really know what he was doing. Please don't concern yourself with us, Mr. Adol. You have a quest to fulfill. I pray they were able to put a stop to this horror, and I wish you Godspeed in your journey. Alright. Well, now that we say these two, or these three, actually, really the main reason we were here was... Anyway, let's drop down here. Yeah, falling from infinite height. Whoa! Ah, stop with the knife! Stop it! Luckily they don't do a ton of damage, but still. Yeah, there's just all the zombie mates just flop around like actual zombies because they can't control their limbs. It's pretty funny. Anything else around here? Okay, let's go into the basement. All right. Ow. Oh. I guess I was on a... I guess I was in Earth mode by that time. Excellent. What's with this dungeon anyway? Why are there spears coming out of it? Who would make something like this? It's like trying to figure out why in Resident Evil that they would have all these unnecessarily weird puzzles and everything like that, so. Ah, I was hoping I have enough time, but anyway, here we get 2,500 gold through that, so. Let's see. Yeah, 2,500 gold. I was looking at my notes there. Whoop. Oh, come on. How dare you. So get this urn now here too. This gives us some healing. Alright, now we need to climb up the ledges here. Ah. Well, at least we healed, so there's that. Quit jumping all nimbly-pimbly all over the place. Alright, well anyway, we're getting a level. Nice. Does that make us 32? 33. But here we get... we get the battle armor. The armor made out of battle. So, yeah, nice little upgrade. Level defense 40 imbued with the power of fire makes you the envy of all men. That's usually the... but you can see there's one more step for Adol. But anyway, yeah, Adol... battle armor is always his final armor of any of the games, so... okay, so now we just need to go back up to the next area again. Okay. Yeah, usually this set of armor is his final in most games. However, in this game, as you can see, there's an extra slot for weaponry and stuff like that, so... anyway, let's head this way now. Oh dear. Yeah, you gotta be careful because of the maids! Yeah, unfortunately if you fall down here, you fall all the way back down, so... just gotta skip all you since I've already fought you all before, so... this is also the part where we... remember they mentioned how some stairs and or areas and stuff like that are weak, or whatever? So we have to be careful. Jeez. And hopefully your platforming skills are up to snuff for this one. I'm trying not to fall down, so... oh, come on. Oh, better grab that before that drops there. So, alright, that is 3,000 gold there. Alright, there should be a... I think I missed a treasure. There's like a treasure with some Referral ore in it that I might have missed too, so... let's see. Let me double check. think it's over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we got 500 of all. We're here. Whew. Okay. Alright, let's keep going over this way. Yeah, I can't really be rushing through this. Whew. Okay. Just fall off there, dude. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Yeah, we found the safe spot of this place, so let's go and save it. Okay. Let's head back to Redmont really quick since we found that. Upgrade the battle armor. I gotta remember after using the teleport to put back the items, because when you use the wing, it counts as you equipping the accessory, as you can see there. But yeah, I want to go upgrade the battle armor really quick. Oops, didn't mean to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
What do you got for me?
Alright, yeah, it's 3,750 for gold and 300 Reval per upgrade. We should have enough Reval to upgrade my
This the
armor.
one? Good to go. This the one? Good to go.
Okay.
Come again.
That way we'll have a bit more. So now our armor will be at yeah, 142 defense, so. Alright, let's head back to the Valentine Castle. Okay. Let's save it again and prepare to fight this boss. I think I should be at a, let me look at my, about 33 or 34th level is where you should be at this point, so. Big open room. Okay. For boss battle against the Death Phalion. Okay, so this guy is an interesting boss because of like what it takes to fight him. He's got separate phases and weaknesses, so depending on what his form is. Okay, he's wind now. Depending on what his color is, ow. Then we have to use certain spells and abilities on him. Okay, he switched to fire again. Yeah, he's color coded like always. Ow. Okay, back to wind again. Yeah, I'm taking more damage than I should do against this guy. Oh, is he oh, he's light this time, so. Oh wait, no, he's gold. Never mind, I can't hit him while he's doing that. Ah. Oh, okay, now I can hit him with my sword. Now he's white. Ah! Oh, I almost got him too. Wow, alright. Yeah, I took too many early hits on that fight, so try that again. Ah! Actually, maybe I should switch to the boost item. That probably would have helped with the damage. Yeah, I'm not doing so well against this guy. No. Yeah, now he's gold. Okay, now he's... Oh, he was white there for a second. Ah. mean, luckily those don't do a ton of damage. Ah, man. That's annoying. Alright, try that one more time. I decided this guy isn't super hard, it's just all about the small damage he does to you. I'll just wait for my magic to heal up. Ah, like even when I'm... Just wait till at least my fire magic tends to, Yeah, sorry, gold is when earth magic. I don't know why I wasn't doing that when he did that. I think it's just because my brain was focused on not taking a ton of damage, so... Okay, it's white again. Ah, I'm so close to finishing him off, but... Ah, nuts! It's so close! Alright. I just gotta focus a bit better on this guy. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so cheap. Alright, now he's at gold. Or earth. How do I say gold? I mean, it is kind of goldish, but... Ah, nuts. Alright, one more time. Come on, this is it. This is the one. Yeah, I just gotta... When stuff like that happens where you get hit by multiple attacks. He switched to gold now. Okay, or earth. Oh, that's so unfair, dude. Once again, I'm at barely enough HP, so... There we go, got him. Oh, that took a few tries. Somewhere in the distance, Adol could hear the sound of a door unlatching. Ooh. Alright, what did he drop? The organ pipe. Huh? Okay, I guess we need it for something. All right. Well, the first step to saving everyone in the castle is to go through the castle and defeat a guy to get an organ pipe. But this castle is so huge. What else awaits us inside? Find out next time in the next episode of Ys, the Oath of Felghana. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.